The following content is logged as initial architecture for the fall trading session. I thought it would be a good idea to introduce some variety to my YouTube channel from the other half of my line of work. Additional major market moving articles include interest rates being cut, current 30-year mortgage chart looking like it wants to retrace lower to fill the large inefficiency. ZB1, the 30-year bond, looks like it wants to retrace higher at the moment. Current futures trading contract scheduled to expire on September 20th, 2025. Q3 business quarter ends on September 30th. The trucking industry is showing some critical signs of potential heightened crisis in the form of mass layoffs and rumor of demand diminishing. Kinds of demand I do not know. Regular car sales, trucks in particular. Now this was taken from another content creator's channel, therefore I will only use a small example as the top 10 slowest selling pickups. Interestingly enough, at the number one spot was the Ram 2500 diesel with a 200-day market supply and a price tag of 63,000 give or take taxes and circumstance. Arguably that is the best truck that should be selling from that list. As I mentioned, interest rate cuts are in bloom, but to the exact number of points being cut, I do not know what they will decide on. Gold revaluations also in rumor. A personal observation is the frequency of new crash out videos that surface on YouTube, or rather people doing what they can to translate their current circumstance. We are so quick to stamp a name to perceived individual behavior that is not in the ideal. I may expand on that immediate statement with another entry. Salesforce, one of the largest employers in the Oakland Bay area. Their presence in combination with employee compensation certainly prop the housing market at local levels and economy. Support continues to fade that forsaken city. The Delta smelt may in fact outlive that metropolis. Perhaps then it can be categorized as non-essential. Flip 100% gone, not a sound. Kite 100% gone. Oracle layoff of 100 people. Cisco layoff of 221 people. There's more, but there is also nomenclature I do not care for with tech company stages. From TrueUp, the overall tech job market is down 67% from peak. What categorizes the time at peak? I do not know in that world. Nike to lay off 1% of workforce for the first time in history, and this is as well from another content creator. Therefore, the main gist will be provided that buying in a new home is now cheaper than buying an old home. Home inspectors are having field days identifying a myriad of violations and just absolute slop work on new construction. I observed that most of those homes of target are communal housing units, in likelihood of HOA overseeing. Healthcare workers are also taking to social media to voice themselves as hospitals are laying off employees. San Francisco Center Mall auction set for September. A shoe repair store is literally the only remaining open business for sale of a $625.6 million lien. That is the current sum adjusted after the former operators, previous owners, Unibail, Rodamco, Westfield, and Brookfield Properties, defaulted in June from there to the courts, and Trident Pacific is now not doing well. Some earnings reports to acknowledge Chewy being a pre-market report of a $17.4 billion market cap with 56% year-over-year growth and two beats prior reporting. On September 9th, we have Oracle, a post-market report. September 10th, we have PPI release. And on September 11th, we have CPI release. This is not financial advice, but simply my research for further revision and thought. A large convergence of variables are present. Navigating here will be great inexperience for a sailor with the gusto. My speculation is that the one move that President Trump can do is to reinvigorate American energy production, likely in the display of some significant discovery will be the narrative. Canada and Greenland are still plays. Oil and logging. Oil will have the greatest effect nationally and also domestically with production. It is in everything